Hello, welcome back to the Disha Rampa podcast, and I am Delisha. In today's video, I just want to remind you of one of those famous relationship terms like ghosting. At most, ghosting, it's not advisable to do, but recently I've learned that in some situation it's very much wise to do. But how about you look at it on a different perspective? I'm gonna show you which perspective to look at it. But before I get into the video, could you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode I'll be posting in the future. With that being said, let's get into it.
Oftentimes we get discouraged when people ghost us, but that's because we don't know what God's plan for our life was. Sometimes we be asking and praying for him to remove toxicity from our lives and clear our path. And sometimes that getting that man out of your life was him clearing your path. We would always like to think the best case scenario that y'all was gonna link and married and have kids, but what if the other scenario would have happened when this man strung you along for 6 or 7 months? This man leached from you. This man took from you. So my point is, sometimes you can't be picky on how God disqualifies people out of your life. So I want y'all to understand, not all ghosting is that bad.
Exactly. Not all ghosting is that bad, honestly. And it shouldn't be a bad thing either. Regardless, remember, it's two sides of this: the one who's ghosting the other person and the one who's been ghosted on. Because look at it from this: let's say they've ghosted you. Think of it this way, that it was never about me. If they were not bold enough to tell me the reason why they ghosted me, it's okay, let it be. Maybe it's of a good cause that they left my life. Honestly speaking, ghosting should not be a big deal. Don't make it about you. Like, I've been ghosted, and I've ghosted someone, like, literally last month I ghosted someone. And I was very much intentional about it. So yes, I've always been ghosted on, and when someone ghosted me, it was not a big deal because, one, I knew what it is, right? Maybe it could be of a big deal if you do not know what is ghosting is, because you just wake up being surprised, where is that person? Maybe from that point, yes, you will be very much surprised, like what really happened overnight, because just last night you were talking to them, it was all good, and then this morning they are nowhere to be found. So if you know about the term ghosting, and when it happens, you'll know what it is. Maybe that way you'll be able to move past it. So when I was ghosted, I knew what it was, and I was like, oh, it's okay. The fact that they couldn't tell me what it was, it's fine, let's keep it moving. But funny enough, I then met them in person. But guess what? This is where it gets funny. You ghost me, right? It goes months and months without seeing each other and obviously not talking. And then we meet. It's not like meeting intentional. I was crossing the road. I'll never forget that day. I was crossing. They were on the other side of the road. I was on the other side of the road. We were both waiting for the robot to open for us so that we can cross the road. I saw them coming, right? They saw me. But what I didn't get and understand is them greeting me, hey, hi. But guess what? I kept it moving. I didn't say, hi, hey. No, I kept it moving. And there were people around. They saw, they laughed at they laughed at him, because they were like, what's going on? Because why you ghosted me? It means you don't want to ever talk to me again. Then what's up with you? No, don't talk to me. I kept it moving. I didn't even look there to the side or look to the back and see what they are. I kept it moving. I focused. So even yourself, keep it that way. Should you meet them in person, keep it that way. And then let's come to the recent one, me blocking someone. I know it's very crazy. I blocked this other person last month because I just came down to some simple basics in life. You know, we grow, and I don't personally do. I don't want to be a friend to a man. You know, I don't want to be a friend. It's just for me, I don't want male friends. Okay, number one. Number two, the reason why I blocked them is because it just did not make sense. Because what value am I adding to your life, gentlemen? Or you, what value are you adding to my life? I didn't get that sense at all. So, and they were just overstepping on some other boundaries. So I just had to block them, you know. I had to block them. If you want to argue on why didn't you tell them, no, the reason why I didn't resort to talking to them is because I realized that not everything is worth having a conversation over with some certain people. Some people are not matured enough to understand some things. They are not matured enough to respect people's boundaries. So in that case, you need to protect yourself. You know, protect your energy, protect your mental health, protect your time. It's not worth it. It's not worth having some conversation with them. Or on a lighter note, you don't have to go around explaining yourself to people. So if I choose to block you, yes, I blocked you, and don't bother. Trust me, I'm not hating on you. I do not hate you, but what pushed me to the point of blocking you is because you were overstepping some boundaries, you know. So I'm not gonna be sitting there like, hey, you did this, and I take forever to block someone, you know. Should they meet me in person? Same thing I did a couple of years ago. I'm gonna keep it moving. Don't talk to me. Like, no, we're gonna go back to what? No, that's the thing. We're gonna go back to that. No, I'm not hating on you, and I'm wishing you the very best in life. But we definitely not gonna be best friends or whatever. Let's just keep it moving. I'm not hating on you. You know. Yep. Let me know how you set your boundaries, how you go about life, how you take on, what's your take on, what do you call this, ghosting, you know. Appreciate how life goes, or rather how God moves in your life. You be praying that God protect you. You know, the daily prayer, at the end it says, keep me from evil things, right? Protect me. You ask God to protect you, and when he does that, you'll be surprised that, no, it's your prayer that you said. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you think. Until then, let me love and leave you.